What's up, everybody? It's Grim, your YouTube wrestling figures heavyweight champion, coming to you today with my Raw reaction. Remember, not a full review, but I wanted to tell you that Brock Lesnar nailed the fuck out of Monday Night Raw this week. And I want to thank him for the shout out, because when he's calling out Seth Rollins at the beginning of the show, he's like, "Get out here, boy." He's about to go into boy mode. And then at the end, he did go in boy mode. The fucking crowd was going wild when he gave the F5 to the Big Show and the F5 to Kane. I was like, is this a Brock Lesnar face turn? I don't know. Fucking people were going ape shit for Brock Lesnar. I like it. The boy is a beast. He totally went into boy mode and completely destroyed everybody. If you don't know what boy mode is, you gotta check out my show. GTS Wrestling is wrestling figure animation. It's fun as fuck. I call Brock Lesnar your boy pork laser. He talks like this, boy, and I reckon when he gets pissed off, he kicks all kinds of ass in boy mode. And you know what else I couldn't believe? They had John Cena go up against 3 dudes to try to get Ryback and Ziggler and Rowan their jobs back, right? And they're building it up. They're like, who is John Cena gonna fight tonight? And it's like, well, Teddy Long's not here to make him go one-on-one with The Undertaker. So obviously it's gonna be the Big Show. What I did not expect was that they were going to throw Rollins and Kane in there, which made it awesome and really stacked the deck. But of course, Super Cena overcomes the odds once again, thanks to the lights go out, and here comes Sting. Where the fuck was his bat? Where's your bat, Sting? I think he actually might have been holding it down to the side and we just couldn't see it thanks to the shitty camera angle. But Sting coming out helped John Cena win, and those guys get their jobs back, and everybody's happy. Yay! So Ryback and Rowan and Ziggler will all be in the Rumble, I guess? Maybe they'll address this on SmackDown on Thursday! Who the fuck knows? Everybody thought it was hilarious when Seth Rollins fucked up and said that John Cena's gonna have his legs tucked between his legs. I'm like, oh yeah, Nikki Bella would love having his legs tucked between his legs. Maybe he meant he had a third leg, like his dick was as long as a third leg, and maybe Seth Rollins knows something about John Cena's package that none of us know, that maybe only Nikki Bella knows. But John Cena comes back and says, "The Authority, you've run out of fire. You're nothing but ash. You guys are ashholes." Oh my God, really? A PG insult like ashholes? But hey, maybe they're trying to get a little bit edgier, you know. Hey, you can say ashholes. They can't get mad at us for saying ashholes. What's an ashhole? That's PG. It's PG. Yeah, say it. Bray Wyatt beats Daniel Bryan? What the fuck was that shit? You know, they're trying to make Bray Wyatt look big and strong because apparently he's supposed to go up against The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Bray Wyatt's been on a winning streak like a motherfucker. But Daniel Bryan losing. So, is that supposed to make, like, Daniel Bryan the underdog for the Royal Rumble? Because they're trying to swerve us to think Daniel Bryan's actually going to win the Royal Rumble, when I kind of am not sure if Daniel Bryan's going to win the Royal Rumble or not. I really want him to win the Royal Rumble, but, God, Roman Reigns. And they really put over Roman Reigns big with that whole Royal Rumble panel where they had Hogan and Flair and who else? HBK. and none of them picked Roman Reigns to win. And then the Big Show comes out, and I changed the channel, and then Roman Reigns comes out, and then Roman Reigns throws the Big Show over the top rope, and it's like, see, Roman Reigns is going to win Royal Rumble. They're really swerving us here. I really thought Roman Reigns was going to have it in the bag, but we'll get into that more with my Royal Rumble predictions coming up on Thursday. Where the fuck is Bunny? What the fuck happened to Adam Rose's Bunny? And furthermore, does anybody care? I don't. How badass was Raw Reunion with the nWo coming out? Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Xpac. Hey, y'all. We're going to take a little survey. Who came here to see the Raw Reunion with the nWo? Dude, I loved it. I marked out so hard for Scott Hall. He is the man then and now. He's the reason I started watching wrestling. The fucking best. And then out comes the ascension. And the ascension talking all kinds of shit about how they're so fucking badass even though they've accomplished nothing in the business. Which is fine, trying to get cheap heel heat. But then JBL with the face turn. And then all of a sudden, damn, out comes Ron Simmons. And then, oh my God, you didn't know? Out come the Stone Age Outlaws. Here come these old fucks. And they beat the ever-living shit out of the Ascension, which then supposedly sets up a match for the Royal Rumble. The Ascension is going to take on the New Age Outlaws. I can't wait to see what's going to happen here. Who's going to go over in that match? And what the fuck? What the fuck is up with Bad News Barrett losing all these non-title Intercontinental Championship matches? And if you thought that Bad News Barrett was going to have a great Intercontinental title run, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. He lost to Dean Ambrose on Raw in a non-title match. He also lost in a non-title match to Sin Cara, a week or two ago on the SmackDown? What the fuck? Why are you jobbing out your Intercontinental Champion? Why the fuck? Why can't the guy get some wins? Now, sure, okay, build up Dean Ambrose to be the #1 title contender. And I would love to see him take the Intercontinental title, but I hate non-title matches. Just make it for the fucking title, dum-dums. And how fucking awesome was Damien Sandow's Xpac impression? I mean, even Xpac went on Twitter and was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now that Damien Sandow does a better Xpac than I do? Dude, everybody thought it was Xpac because, Xpac doesn't age, apparently. That was a fucking great segment. I mean, and the whole thing with Kevin Nash saying to Triple H, what kind of show you running here? And Triple H is, I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed. You should be ashamed of your big nose, you big-beaked bitch. But what a fucking show. Raw was great. Some asshole named Doo-Hop who screwed me out of a Royal Rumble ticket texted me, trying to smooth things over. And he's like, Grim, this was the best Raw since 1997. And I'm like, yeah, because they had all the best guys from 1997. Raw reunion kicks all kinds of ass. Bring back guys, even if it's for a week or two, just for fun, Raw totally kicked ass, and that's my Raw reaction for the week. I'll be back on Thursday with my Royal Rumble predictions, and stay tuned to this channel and my main channel to find out if I'm ever going to get a fucking ticket to go to the damn show. As a matter of fact, Doo-Hop is pissing me the fuck off, and I am going to go down to that motherfucker's house and demand satisfaction. I either want my damn ticket back, or I want him to fucking help me get one. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Grim out! Raw was good as hell this week. Nobody was pissed. Maybe some people were pissed, but most people weren't pissed, because Raw was good.